What's going on, guys? It's Deathmark here. Today I'm going to be talking about some rather interesting information concerning the most recent patch update here for Fortnite Battle Royale Chapter 6 Season 2. Now, first of all, OG mode. Basically, we've got some rather interesting information to suggest that we will see at some point over the next week or so the Meteor. Now, basically, I'm pretty sure everyone will be familiar about the Meteor from Chapter 1 Season 3 from back in the day. Now, of course, there was all sorts of information to suggest that we are going to get live events that we experienced from back in the day repeat themselves, basically, during Fortnite OG. So the first mini event that we actually got was actually the Meteor event from Chapter 1 Season 3. And we expect that this Meteor will be visible at some point this week during this current patch. So that's really interesting to keep an eye out for. So we are expecting the mini telescopes to be interactable in the map. They're not in game at this present moment in time. However, there will be possibly next week, but we'll have to wait and see. We've also got, don't forget, we're also expecting the TVs to change, obviously with the static screen with a llama in the middle of it and a downward arrow. Obviously we can expect the Meteor on the top corner of the screen there. Very, very interesting. Let me know what you guys' views and opinions are of this in the comments box down below. So that's really interesting to keep track on when it does eventually go live. Chapter 6 Season 2 story. Now apparently there's been some quests that's going to be releasing at some point, presumably later on today at the time of recording this video. But I want to let me know what you guys' views and opinions are of this in the comments box down below. So that's really interesting there, guys. So obviously Midas and Fletcher Kane do not get along with each other. So presumably Midas is on our side and Fletcher Kane is the enemy, villain, whatever you want to call it. And Fletcher Kane, towards the end of that piece of audio, just mentioned the portal phase. So interestingly, we've got some rather interesting files that have been discovered in the in-game files of the current patch, or the new patch. So first of all, we've got what appears to be one of the characters unleashing some energy from these portals, which sends some sort of rift, I suppose, into the sky. So that's really interesting. I think we've got further footage of this. This was a little mini event spoiler that somebody found from KPM's Parrot and Spush FNBR. So I'm just going to play this through. This is what we're going to kind of expect in game. This is obviously not the final clip, but we are expecting something that looks like this to appear at some point in the map. So that's really interesting to take note of. We don't know when any of these mini events is going to take place, but presumably it will be at some point at this update, possibly towards the back end of the current season. We've also got further footage suggesting there will be a portal explosion. Now don't forget, last time we had a mini event that involves portals. The portal that turned gold is now destroyed directly under the wolf statue, the massive wolf statue in the centre of the map. So we are expecting something similar to happen with this portal, which I've got a location on apparently. I'll come on to this piece of footage in a moment. I think I've got it here somewhere, which is going to be taking place at this portal at Magic Mosses. So that is really interesting to take note of there, guys. I've also got some footage of one of the characters entering the portal. This is again from the in-game files. I'm not sure why he doesn't have a head on, to be quite honest with you, but presumably that might be Fletcher Kane as a guess. But that is really interesting. Let me know what you guys' opinions are of that in the comments box down below. I think I've got some mini-event audio clips here, so let's check this out. Okay guys, so I want to know what you guys' views and opinions are of that. Let me know in the comments box down below. Now you will be aware that from all the audio that I've just showed you guys that the name, or the code name if you will, for this live event will be GiftedTraveler. So that is really interesting. Don't forget it's going to be going down at this location here at Magic Mosses. You will also notice that it's actually shown as that in the in-game files, so GiftedTraveler is the name of this mini event, which is also interesting. It's got all the files within there as well. We've got further files as well, suggesting there's going to be explosion stages, beam stages, very interesting stuff. Now also, apart from on the chapter 6 map, we are presumably on the chapter 6 map if I'm not mistaken, we are expecting to see the Death Star for the Star Wars event, which is going to be more or less happening towards the end of this season, leading into chapter 6 season 3, which is going to be going down, don't forget guys, on May the 2nd. So that is really interesting to take note of there guys. So it's going to be happening around May the 2nd. We are expecting to see the Death Star making its way onto the Fortnite map. This is just like I suppose a preview of what it could look like, but let me know what you guys' views and opinions are of this in the comments box down below. I think that this is the last time we actually did see this. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this was on the chapter 2 map. So that's really interesting. Let me know what you guys' views and opinions are of this in the comments box down below. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss an upload. Use code DEATHMONK992 in the item shop, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, peace out.